I value the space, like, more than any show that I could rock or party that I could be at, you know, like, I just keep finding myself more and more here.
Praise God.
Yes, I praise God. Give thanks, right? I really sat down to think about it, value, like, you know, I value a lot of things. I mean, I value having a car to get me around. I value having a bed to sleep in, you know, food to eat every day, you know, all these things. But when I really broke it down, if all those things were taken away from me, my freedom, food, you know, all these conveniences and comforts of life, you know, I just broke it down to three things, you know, my music, my life, and my love for people, you know. So, this song is untitled. I just finished it today, but, you know, forgive me for the computer, you know, I just gotta read it off so I don't trip on it, so. Thank you for listening. Life, no direction to go. 19 years old with a hatred for the things I didn't know. Itching to squeeze at my reflection before I kill somebody else to relieve this tension. I'm a devil angel feeling worthless, no purpose. Losing my religion, can't find me in the churches, cursing God. Dancing with the devil, mingling with demons, searching for a reason to stay breathing, but I'm uncertain. Please, God, take me away from all the pain. Or at least sit me down and explain why I came in the first place. God answer with a smile. Your destiny is written. All you need to do is freestyle. Free spinning turned into me writing masterpieces to enlighten myself and keep fighting. The music kept me alive. It still does. In fact, every song is a reason I survive. These are the things that I hold dear to me. I ain't gonna let them go. These are the things that I hold dear to me. I ain't gonna let them go, no. So what drives a man to contemplate suicide? Fear is a motherfucker and it ruins lives. It almost ruined mine, holding that 45. I fucked up everything, but Lord help me do this right. You're such a pussy, man. Squeeze, don't be such a bitch. Make it quick. You and I both know you won't be missed. Looking back, I can't say I chickened out. I was more afraid of living than dying, but still I stuck it out. I traded a quick escape for dying slow, ingesting the poison, faded and praying the pain would fade away. Depression day to day, all my time laid to waste. The vampire in the mirror, no reflection for me to come face to face. From feeling like a waste of space to knowing I'm a king, to doing everything to save this place. I can't believe I ever wanted to die, but I'm thankful for it. And now I'm so glad to be alive. These are the things that I feel, man. I ain't gonna let them go. These are the things that I hold dear, man. I ain't gonna let them go. There ain't no love in the heart of the city. It's hard in this city with this heart full of pity, empathy. But apathy, my sympathy's deep. For the people who don't feel me or the words that I speak, I show love to everyone as if they were me. I say hello to perfect strangers and they look at me like I'm a freak. I show kindness and I'm looked upon as somebody weak. I feel like giving these demons the beast that they see. What would that make me? Hypocrite, preaching love and only giving it to those who love me. I keep reminding myself that enemy is me. I'm finding myself to change me so I can change me. Illuminati. Illuminati, I love you. Even if I don't feel you, I love you. Even if I gotta kill you, I love you. I don't hate you, I'm just making you see. And my love is mine to give, you can't take it from me. These are things that I hold dear, man. I ain't gonna let them go. These are things that I hold dear, man. I ain't gonna let them go.
That was just dope. It's just always like that. But the one thing that I got out of it is what you said about giving love, and then when people don't give love back to you, sometimes it makes you want to flip the script. But true love and unconditional love is being consistent in what you give, no matter what you get back. And then also changing yourself, ultimately, is how we change the world. So that's what I got. That was awesome.
Yeah, no, I hear that, and respectfully, like, I think it's kind of like confusing sometimes when I put things out, and I'm learning to just put it out, you know, even if it's confused, but like, for a long time, I was that person where I would just like, anybody walking down the street, or if I was in a grocery store, if I connect eye contact with you, I'm gonna say hello, you know, I'm gonna try to reach out and connect, you know. That's just always been me, and for the longest time I got frustrated when I, you know, especially people my age, from my background, you know, like, they don't say nothing back, and I just be like, well, fuck you then, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be cool, you know what I mean? And so I got to a point, that's why I say, you know, but what does that make me? A hypocrite, preaching love, but only giving it to those who love me.
All right now.
And, you know.
Wow.
So.
We talk about a lot of good things about Chicago, a city I like, but man, don't let it get to you, because only in LA people look at you weird when you're trying to be nice to them. Only, that's something LA is doing. So hang in there. What was the reference about the Illuminati? That was used as a metaphor?
No, not really a metaphor. I mean,
Really, straight up?
It's like it's only information that I'm given, that I'm learning from whatever's around me. But from what I can see, I believe they're an entity that has existed for a long time. And I believe that whatever that entity is, and even if they don't go by that name anymore, or whatever that force is, they exist. And for a long time, when I'm learning this information about what is perpetrated on us, war, famine, disease, everything that we see, I believe, is perpetrated by an institution. Like, diseases don't come from the earth. War is not just accidentally started. These things are all very much on purpose. And I feel like, I'm reaching a point where, like, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what you do. I love you. But even if I gotta kill you, or even if you kill me, I still love you. You know. So.
Yeah, the world power did consolidate, which created kind of a nouveau rich class, and they wanted war because they knew a lot of money came from it.
I just want to say, I really appreciate actually that same line, even if I got to kill you, I love you. Because I've been doing this for a while, not words, but really loving my community. And I've had those conversations with people who are very much about the self-defense of our community. You know, whether you're talking about the Panthers, the Young Lords, about we're tired of being shot. And so we will do what's necessary to stop you from shooting us. Unfortunately, I've also been in those same groups where it's turned into, we got to picture them dead, we got to picture them like this, and I'm like, I can't do that. And they're like, well, you see them as human. And I'm like, no. Well, I do. I was like, the difference between us is that you have to see them as non-human in order to justify taking a life. I was like, when in reality, if you ever have to take a life and you've been put in a situation, then you still need to see them as human, because otherwise you're never coming back from that place. Yeah. You know, Shay said every revolutionary act is guided by love. You know, love of seeing our people killed and beaten and brutalized. And so I just want to say, I really appreciate the way you framed that.
I just want to say I know we got to speed it up because somebody else's house, like, we got to get out.
I just want to say love and want to give love, but I will continue to give love to those who give it back. Like, I'm not going to be a doormat anymore. That's what I know. And when you got my love, understand that you were blessed, chosen, and I want to be appreciated. So I'm not going to love everyone. If anyone ever doesn't love me back, it's because you're going to get that back.
Okay, Mona. Okay, hand Mona the mic if the mic's not close. Aaron, leave that there. Thank you.
I think your message really relates to something that I value, which is breaking down boundaries between people. Because once you love and you love people, even if they don't necessarily return it, you've just created a space where there is nothing to separate you, really, at least not from your end. So I really respect that and appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.